Annie stabbed her husband repeatedly. After watching him die right in front of her, she calmly went to the bedroom and lay down to sleep. Yet when the police arrested her, Annie was released without charges. She once had a happy family. Her husband Jack was successful in his career until 4 years ago when he was arrested for financial fraud. All their assets were seized, and Annie's comfortable life collapsed overnight. The drastic change in lifestyle left Annie deeply depressed. When Jack finally completed his sentence, the family reunion briefly brought back her smile, but the joy didn't last. Her depression soon returned, and Jack's comfort did little to help. Her condition only grew worse. A few days later, Annie visited Steve's clinic and admitted she had struggled with depression before. 4 years ago, when Jack was first imprisoned, she had already undergone treatment from a psychologist named Kathy. To understand Annie's history, Steve contacted Kathy, who confirmed she had counseled Annie. Kathy recommended a new drug called Axi, claiming it was highly effective for depression, but Steve, being cautious, chose not to prescribe it. As Annie's symptoms worsened, she told Steve the medication she was currently taking wasn't helping. A colleague of hers, also battling depression, was using Axi with good results. Annie insisted she wanted to try it. Once she started the drug, Annie's condition improved noticeably. Her smile returned, and her relationship with Jack grew stronger. But one night, Jack woke to find Annie in the kitchen making breakfast at dawn. No matter how he called to her, she didn't respond. It was clear she was sleepwalking. Jack took her back to Steve, convinced Axi was causing dangerous side effects. Not long after, Jack came home to find Annie again, cooking in the kitchen while sleepwalking. He tried to wake her, but this time Annie suddenly turned, stabbing him in the body again and again. After he collapsed and died, she calmly stepped over his body, went to the bedroom, and went back to sleep. The next morning, Annie discovered Jack's corpse, but it was far too late. Police found no signs of forced entry, and the murder weapon was covered in Annie's fingerprints. She became the prime suspect, but Annie had no memory of anything that happened while she was sleepwalking. After learning about her history of depression, investigators questioned Steve. Shocked, Steve argued the tragedy was a result of Axi's side effects. Annie had likely killed Jack unconsciously while sleepwalking. Police didn't believe him and kept Annie in custody for further investigation. With Axi's dangerous side effect confirmed as sleepwalking, Annie believed she had killed her husband in her sleep. To prevent another tragedy, she asked her mother-in-law to speak out publicly on her behalf. Her mother-in-law immediately contacted a TV station, exposing to the world how Annie's use of Axi had led to such a horrifying outcome.